Hello, my loves. Welcome back to another collective energy reading. I want you to please only take the messages that resonate with you and leave the rest out. And I want you to have an open mind and an open heart to these messages. Allow these messages to give you any kind of inspiration or clarity in any kind of way. And let's go ahead and get started. I have the cards here for you. And there's something here that's happening and it's really positive for you guys. You have really, really positive cards like the Four of Wands and the Universe card. The Universe is unlocking the next chapter of success. It indicates that you have fulfilled a mission in your life and you have gotten to a point where you're ready to unlock the next chapter. You are shedding some skin. You are going to be able to put all of the lessons that you have learned to the test. You will be able to put these lessons to work in your next chapter. You have really upgraded in a way. And the star card, I can't show it to you guys because it has nudity, but the star card shows that the reason why this has happened is because you have never lost faith in yourself. You have never lost faith in the process. And you have really dedicated a lot of time in you narrowing down what you want and not giving up. You haven't given up. And I feel like some of you guys have had some very tough circumstances. Some of you guys have had quite a bit of burdens on your shoulders that have been very difficult to navigate. But regardless, there is this level of success and milestone accomplishment in your reading. And in the situation overall, you have here the Queen of Pentacles. This Queen of Pentacles shows that whoever resonates with this meeting, you are a caretaker. You are someone that you really take pride in what you do. For some reason, I just got the word nurse. Some of you guys maybe work in the medical field. Herbalist, healer with the Queen of Pentacles. You're someone that people see you as wise, like a wise woman, a wise man, and people see you as a support system because you have this grounding energy to you. You have this really beautiful ability to heal, to calm people's nerves. And the Queen of Pentacles shows that you are able to make ends meet. You are also very strategic with your resources, and you have basically harvested this garden of opportunity. And this can be your relationships, your network. This can be, your personal relationships, your emotional connections. This can be your friendships. This could be your connection with your families. You have this strong sense of people see you as a pillar of their community, right? And the most important thing with the Queen of Pentacles is that she's abundant. She's abundant, but she's not wasteful. She's very strategic with what she does. And this is the energy that is surrounding your situation. This is what Spirit is saying that you will be embodying. And that's a beautiful thing, you guys. And then we have here the King of Swords as to why this is happening. King of Swords. So there is a side to you that's very analytical, that's very in the black and white, right? You know what to see or how to see things from a non-emotional perspective. You know how to detach your emotions. You know how to calculate, without your emotions clouding your judgment. And the King of Swords is an excellent strategist. So you know how to put things in motion and you know how to say, this needs more work, that needs more work. Some of you guys might be leaders. You might be taking the lead on something. You might have a team under you, parent also. But I feel like the King of Swords, although it's a great energy to put things in motion, it lacks that emotional connection. So this energy is that masculine energy that can make us feel like we got to do whatever it takes to get this done. I don't care how hard I got to work to receive this. You know what I mean? And the King of Swords can be sometimes irregulating. And for some of you guys, this might be a person in your life. It could be that you're dealing with someone like the King of Swords. There's someone very detached. There's someone that is difficult to talk to because they're so in the rational black and white that it can be very hard to get them to empathize with you or get them to, see your perspective. But regardless, there's this energy of clear strategy, But we have to be aware that this alone doesn't take you far. You have to marry it with your emotions and have that yin and yang connection. Okay. Now, this is a message from your spirit, guys, this next card. And this is the one that you have to be very careful with. You have here 10 of swords. I'm sorry, 10 of wands. And the 10 of wands is an energy that shows that there is a burden that you're carrying. Now it's in reverse. So it's like you're not really dropping this burden. It can feel like you have really told yourself that you have to do this, that you have to push through, that there is no other way. Your guides want you to understand that there is always another way. You know, even if you have to ask for support. Okay. The thing about the 10 of wands is that it really does irregulate us. It really does bring us this sense of burnout. And Spirit is saying that in order for you to really see the fruitfulness that you are basically working on, that you are manifesting, you carrying this burden that takes away your joy is going to make you blind to that success. So even though you are very successful in the reading, there's this energy of that being clouded by a burden that you're carrying in your life. So ask yourself, what is that burden? Is it a relationship? Is it a job? Is it maybe the home situation, living situation? Is it friendships? Is it people taking you for granted? Is it your health? What is that burden? Because that needs to be tended to. It needs to be acknowledged and it needs to be dealt with. Because when you don't drop the burden or you don't figure out a different strategy, then you can really cause a lot more damage to yourself than not. Okay. So that's what I'm seeing there with that one. Likely outcome here is this 9 of wands. So the wands cards that you have are slightly on the defensive side. The 9 of wands is a very defensive energy, but it's an energy that is not going to give up, right? So this is the wounded warrior. This is the one that expects the worst case scenario, but it's prepared for battle. So I see you prepare for battle. I see you prepare to deal with any adversity. I see you prepare to push yourself to the finish line, no matter what that might take. And that's why that 10 of wands in reverse is so important for you to tend to, because this can be very problematic, you guys. This can take away everything that you have built, because you're not going to be able to enjoy it if you're feeling overwhelmed, if you're feeling like you're not, really enjoying the fruit of your labor. You have to be able to enjoy the fruit of your labor. And this King of Swords is saying you're detaching emotionally from what's best for your well-being, because you have this idea that you got to show up in a certain way, and it could cause problems for you guys. Okay, so definitely keep that in mind. All right, let's go ahead and get a little bit deeper into the reading. Tell me more. 3 of Cups, that's really beautiful. I feel like this shows that there is support again. There's this beautiful support. There's things to celebrate. There's definitely things to celebrate, and it shows that you're reading in multiple different ways with the 4 of Wands, the 3 of Cups, the Universe, the Star. These are all very positive cards. It's just a matter of how can we release this burden, this burnout that's showing up in the reading. Yeah, 5 of Cups in reverse. I feel like some of you guys might have dealt with a disappointment. Maybe you're grieving something, and it could be that maybe you don't know how to navigate that. The 5 of Cups can indicate that something was lost. And when it's in reverse, it can be that we are overconsumed, okay? We're overconsumed by this loss, this grief. And that can be problematic if you're not careful. Allow yourself to feel what you need to feel, but don't settle for that, okay? Let's get one more. Oh, look at that. The Prince of Torches, which is the Knight of Wands. So the Knight of Wands, I just heard you have to be a bit more selfish. You have to be a bit more centered on yourself and follow your passion and your desires. There is a thing of allowing yourself to have more fun, to engage in the success that you have gained, to have time for play, even for passion. Some of you guys, there's a flame that maybe you're interested in, and people, do what you got to do. Obviously, Knight of Wands don't expect for that person to settle down, because they won't. But if you're okay with that, that could be a really good release for you. of course, with the right person. But allow yourself to have time for play, for exploration, for adventure, because it feels like you're a lot of business here. And Spirit is saying life is meant to be experienced. Okay. And definitely, how can you release this burden a little bit? How can you make that a little bit better for you? Okay. Brainstorm about that. Think about that. Okay. Don't self sacrifice yourself, because life is only one and it's very, very short. Okay. So, with that being said, please let me know if this reading resonated with you. If it did, drop me a comment down below, like and subscribe if you do want to support my channel. And I'll see you guys on the next reading. Okay. Bye.